We stand together, we stand as one. We will not be broken, we'll overcome. This is our battle cry, oh hear our drum. We will not be silenced, our voice is one.
Stolen Spirits is a dedicated community focused on raising awareness and advocating for justice for missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. MMIWG, through shared stories, resources, and activism, our mission is to shed light on these often overlooked cases, provide support for affected families, and honor the spirits of those who have been lost.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
So today we will be covering the case of April Marie Pacheco-Garcia. She has been missing since April 1st of 2025 from Indianapolis, Indiana. She is a 42-year-old Hispanic, Cherokee Native American female. She has brown eyes, black reddish hair, and she's about 5'4" tall and 165 pounds. She has multiple tattoos on both of her arms and her chest, one of those being of a dream catcher on one of her arms. April went missing from the 400 block of Sandra Lane, and her phone last pinged in the 2300 block of St. Paul Street in Indianapolis. She often hung out at Garfield Park, Fountain Square, and she sometimes stayed in the homeless areas. If you have any information about April, please contact Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department at 317-327-6160 or 317-327-3811, or you can call your local police department with any information.
Hey, Zach, you want to bring the... Oh, we're missing one. There we go. Hey, guys, how are you?
Doing good.
So today we have with us two of April's daughters, Alexis and Chloe. They also have a brother, Junior, who was supposed to have been here today, but he is actually joining the military. So thank you for your service. Okay. You guys good? Everybody? Say hi to everybody in chat. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Heather. See you then, Barb. I can't see who else is in there, but hi, everybody who came in. Thanks for being here to support April's family and spread awareness, get her story out there. So where do we want to start? Let's talk about that April was last seen leaving her home on April 1st. You guys can tell me what you want to say, but I also wanted to talk about there's when I had looked into this story and was reading about it and stuff like the stuff I seen on the internet, there was some rumors out there that they're out there, so I wasn't sure what was what. When she disappeared, there, like, a lot of people came forward, like, whatever, with rumors or whatever, but there was one in particular that I had read about somebody saying that she had called somebody in the family saying that she wasn't going to return. She wasn't returning. And so I just want to start with clearing that up. Alexis, you said that never happened, right?
Yeah, so we have a cousin in Texas. I had contacted, well, he called me first, just to kind of like give us like information and stuff. And she had called him in March. She didn't call him in May because he sent me his call logs. So yeah, he didn't talk to her in the month of May at all. So I have the proof of the call logs of the only thing I did see was that he tried calling her in April, but obviously she couldn't answer because she didn't have her phone anymore. So yeah, that was the last time he talked to her was in March, in like
Okay, so
mid-March.
yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. So, because I know, like I said, it's out there on the internet, and that was one of the first things that I had read. So that way, anybody listening, if you are looking into this story and reading about it, you'll see that rumor that's what it is. It's a rumor that didn't happen. So, okay. Um, you guys got anything you want to say first, or do you want me to keep on going?
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. Um, okay, and I also know, like when I had talked to you before, we've actually been able to talk to Alexis and Junior on the phone. But so when it comes to your mom, she was sometimes distant from the family, but you guys had said that it was no, if she disappeared, it was never longer than a week, right? So this was different.
Yeah. Chloe, what would you say? Like how
Like the longest that she had like been gone for, I guess like 2 weeks, and then she would at least come or call.
You guys always heard from her.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So this is like really unusual. Um, so like, I gotta not say like a lot. I say like a lot. um, so I wanted to ask you guys, okay, like Chloe is just saying right now, like she would be, the longest was 2 weeks. Was there like a pattern to that? Like how often was that? Like, um,
Like it's really whenever, like she would just sometimes walk out, but she would always keep in contact with one of us.
Yeah. She would usually or like we would make fun of like my stepdad because like Chloe's dad. Um for some reason like our mom would either pop up at their house or contact him, or like if she was hungry, she obviously would call like family members, like where Chloe's at right now, that's where she lived with our mom. So she would pop up there.
so when she would disappear like that, for the short times, and that's very common actually. That happens quite a bit with a lot of these cases. So, but when she would disappear like that, did you guys have any idea where she was going, where she would hang out, anything like that, or she just would just call you and check in, but not know where she was at? Like, did she have any places like, what did she do when she would leave that you know of?
For me, she would call me and like I kind of like already knew what she was up to, but she would still call me and be like, "Hey, Mija, like, can I talk to my grandson?" She would just kind of like check in. She would be with her friends or whatever, like wherever she's at, doing, just hanging out because she was a very social butterfly. She everyone knows who our mom is, like, and I don't know if it's different for Chloe. I mean, Chloe, you can speak on your behalf on like what she would tell you or like what she would say when she would call you.
She would really just say that she's out with friends,
Just
just
hanging out,
Yeah.
trying to
Was
fix
she
me.
typically easy to get a hold of? Like if she were to be gone, if she hadn't reached out, if one of you reached out to her, would she typically answer or have a way to get a hold of her?
She would call me from random numbers. Like she made the effort, even if she had to borrow the phone from somebody, like I don't know how many random Indiana numbers I have on my phone from when she would call me,
Mhm.
but this would be before my grandma, well, our grandma got her own cell phone, you know. So even then, our mom still made the effort to contact us, even if she even had like a million Facebooks, which she does. She has so many Facebooks.
Mhm.
And they have, so April has the three kids. So Alexis and
Four,
Chloe,
four,
four,
four. Yeah, we have a sister. Her name's Jessica, but
another sister. Okay. And then there's Junior,
yeah.
right? And then two grandkids.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, you know, she wants to talk to her grandbabies. Like you said, she calls them and,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, she actually never got to meet my son just yet, but she did get to meet my our brother's baby.
yeah. But she talked to your son on the phone, right?
Yeah,
Like,
FaceTime.
yeah.
She would call him Noodle because his name is Roman.
Oh,
So
cute.
Aw.
So it's been like almost 4 months now since she's been missing. And I know that you guys miss her a lot. I know by talking to you and your brother as well, like I could just hear it and stuff. And even your son not meeting her in person yet, but knowing her and like talking to her on the phone, all that has to be like really hard. And I know me having grandkids myself, like you always want to talk to your grandbabies. Like that's just a thing. It's how has her not in the last 3 months or 4 months, how has it affected your family?
um for me, it affected me mentally, emotionally, like to the point where I'm in trauma therapy now, just cuz like for the past year in general, like my life behind the scenes have been a long journey because like last year, quick side story, my husband, he was in the accident. He's still recovering from a traumatic brain injury, so on top of that I'm taking care of him, our son, and then this, worrying about mom. It's very emotionally like hard. I miss her. I miss seeing her phone, her name pop up in my phone, or blowing up my phone because sometimes I would be busy and I wouldn't, and I would text her. You know, I listened to her voicemails over and over and over, and then yeah, it's hard emotionally.
And
I
Chloe,
can't imagine.
you can't either.
Um, I just like I just really miss her, knowing the fact that I was always here with her. Like we would always go out like everywhere together. I would always be with her, and now that I haven't seen her in these past few months, it's been like really hard.
I can imagine. Like, I'm sorry you guys are going through that. That has to be, it's heartbreaking to even hear. I couldn't imagine living it. Like, or, you know, um, has, how's the rest of the family doing? I'm sure everybody's struggling the same. Um,
Yeah. Um. Our grandma takes it pretty hard. My aunt, well, our aunt in Mexico, Paula, she's. I talk to her almost. Well, now we stay in contact. She expresses her feelings and gratitude of our mom missing. You know, and like it, like how Chloe explained it, it's a little bit more different for me because like, um, obviously our mom was in Indiana, so my sister got to spend a lot more time with her, you know, rather than me. It was more like vacation time. I mean, I did grow up around my mom um when I was little, but I was in my dad's custody with his family. But our mom still made an effort to see me no matter what.
just like, so people in chat know, Alexis lives in California. So
Yes.
So when this happened and she had to go, not had to, how do I say, when she went back home to help search for her mom, um, like she was saying, she is helping with her husband right now. Her husband was in an accident and stuff, and all that's going on. She has a little child, whatever. She flew 2,200 miles to Indiana, and man, I just can't even. That's a lot. You got a lot on your plate, and my heart goes out to you guys. Um, so when you went up there, it was May 7th that there was the search, right?
Yes.
Um, how did that go?
It was pretty good. That day, well, I was already in contact with the detective, Detective Nicole. She's the one that has our mom's case right now. Um, she knew I was going out there, so we made plans to get a cadaver dog for the apartment in the back, but we didn't know that it was private property in the back, so they had to get permission from the homeowner for them to be able to take the cadaver dogs back there. So as they were doing that, me and Chloe, we were kind of just doing like our own little search around the apartments, because like on the side there's kind of like a little, what would you call that, Chloe? Like a little forest, like a little,
Yeah, like a little
yeah,
wood.
yeah. So we checked right there while they were in the back, and then, yeah, and then we also got a call from a reporter um in the midst of everything. So the reporter joined us, and after that we went from Garfield Park, we went where else, what is that called, Chloe? The homeless camps that we went to,
All the homeless.
the one where we accidentally scared the homeless people out.
Oh, it was across from a church.
Yeah,
There's
we
Fountain Square.
um but yeah, so we did some searches, and then for some reason, like after we were talking to this certain person, we just kind of like see everybody staring at us, and then boom, like just like one person after another. And then there was specifically this guy. He was on a bike, I remember. We followed him to where the homeless people were at, because he recognized our mom on the flyer, and he was just like, that's my friend, that's my friend. So we followed him, and he's the one that led us all the way to that area, where all
I
the
was going to ask that. I was going to ask what made you guys decide to go to that homeless camp. That's what it was. Somebody had seen his flyer, seen her
yeah.
flyer. Okay. Did you guys have a lot of people with you guys like searching? Were there people in the community helping search, or was it just the family? Just
Um, my mom's friend was there too. Her name's Randy. She's been helping out a lot too. She's I gotta give a lot of thanks to her too, cause man, she's been day 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 and night. I mean, if she's always texting my sister too, like my sister, she like if just checking up on us, like, hey, how are you girls doing? Like, just making sure that we're all good.
that's good. I'm glad you guys got somebody like that on your side. It can't be easy, so the more support, the better. That's why I was asking if there was like more people helping search, or when she went missing, you said she was living with your grandmother, right? So she wasn't living on the street. She had a home. She was living.
Yes, she had a home.
And then Junior, the brother, had went on the same day, the 7th. He had went to the apartment complex and did a search of his own as well. Was he searching the inside, or was he like for? I know he was looking for clues, but was he able to find anything either, like any information?
No, well, I know he searched Garfield Park. Um, It was mainly just like a hearsay. How do you say that saying? The hearsay, she said.
He said, she said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When he went to Garfield Park, was he able to talk to anybody that knew her or recognized her?
The one that would really know that is Chloe, cause she's heard some stories and seen. She's talks to a lot of people about our mom, you know. So I don't know, Chloe. You want to give your point of view of that?
We were really just like going around asking people, and we were like, they would send us to one place, and then another person would just send us to another. So it was really hard to like find people who knew exactly where she's at.
But there were people there that knew who she was when you guys
Yeah.
talked to them and showed the flyers and stuff. And nobody had any information.
No.
I also want to thank Indy Star, because I'm going to have Zach show a video here in a minute. And I want to give her a shout out to Jade, the public safety reporter from Indianapolis Star. She's the one that they talked about I'm sorry, I thought this was on. She's the one that they had talked about that had followed them that day and was really helping them. I think that's amazing that she just stepped up and did it. But before we use her video, I just wanted to give her a shout out for what she did. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess before we show it, I guess, do you guys want to talk about that a little bit? I guess you kind of already just did, like, about how somebody told you that they seen her there or whatever, so that's what made you guys go to that homeless camp, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we so this is her grandson. This is Roman.
Hi, Roman.
Hi, Roman.
Hi, Noodle.
So cute.
How are you?
Who's that? Okay, go with that. So we were at the library. It was a library, right, Chloe?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were at the library and I don't want to so we were standing there and this guy, he was just like, we kind of seen him like across the street at a house and or did he come just randomly out of nowhere, Chloe? Because I know
No,
there was a few people.
It was when you guys were talking to the person, and I had tapped on you and told you that we should ask that guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, there's just so many people that we talked to, and well, when I was out there, we talked to a lot of people, but like I said, she has a lot of stories and a lot of people that she's talked to as well. So, let me see. So we were out there speaking with that person, and then that's when Chloe told me, hey, like, that's when he recognized our mom on the flyer. And then that's when we all just jumped in the cars because he was just like, let's go now type thing, like very fast. Like, it's like,
Look, she's right there right now.
yeah, like it was like go, 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 go. Like, even the whole time when I was out there, it was always go, go, go. Because, like, we did not want to miss the chances of possibly finding her,
Right.
you know? So when we all jumped in the car, the reporter, she was right there, right behind us. We were all, I want to say, what, 3 cars deep, maybe? Yeah, I want to say 3 cars. And then from there, we just...
I think it's awesome that she was like, yeah, let's do this, and did it, because that video, like I said, I'm going to have Zach play this video, and when the first time I seen it, when it got sent to me, hadn't even talked to Alexis at this time. I hadn't talked to Junior at this time. I hadn't anything, and I seen this video, and it broke my heart. Like, I cried. It's so emotional. Like, man, I'm gonna have Zach just play it. And yeah.
We've been out here every day, every evening to try to find her. I get people saying that they see her here, they see her there. And she's got 2 daughters. Chloe's 12 and Alexis is in California, but she's here to find her mom. April, I love you, Mommy. Please come home. Please call me. Use somebody's phone and call me and tell me that you're okay. Come home. You know where you live. Chloe and Alexis. Alexis wants to see you, Mija. Alexis wants to see you. Please come home.
Oh, that gets me goosebumps.
Yeah, that always gets me. It's like I wanted to show it in like I actually want to show it again as well. I just want people to see like, we see these people see flyers and they see names or whatever, but to see that look at them. I mean, this is their mom. They were like, could you imagine that feeling of, I couldn't even put myself in that place, like having to, hoping to see your mom in one of those tents or, whatever. And just, that's true feelings right there. Like, I want people to see that this, you guys are real. This is real pain. Like, you could hear the pain in the voice and it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And I hope that if anybody's watching this or has seen that video or sees that video and they know something, please say something. Like, these are her kids. Like, please say something. Yeah, that video gets me like, I actually want to. Go ahead, Nicole.
No, sorry, go ahead. I cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to point out that in the middle of that video, well, I just started echoing. In the middle of that video, there is a clip of April walking down the stairs in the stairwell at the apartments that she's at. That was the last known sighting of her, right? That was the night that she went missing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see. Welcome in, Paula. I see Paula put in chat that's her sister. We're praying for all you guys. It has to be hard for everyone. But Zach, can you show that again so you can see what Nicole was just talking about? And
We've been out here every day, every evening to try to find her. I get people saying that they see her here, they see her there. And she's got 2 daughters. Chloe's 12 and Alexis is in California, but she's here to find her mom. April, I love you, Mommy. Please come home. Please call me. Use somebody's phone and call me and tell me that you're okay. Come home. You know where you live. Chloe and Alexis. Alexis wants to see you, Mija. Alexis wants to see you. Please come home.
yeah, that's rough. And everybody please share this so that can get out there. People need to see that. They need answers. They need to find her. So please share as much as you can. Share her name, share her face, share this video, share everything. Flyers, if anybody's around that area, or even if you're not around that area, share flyers, put the flyers out there. Hope somebody knows something. Let's put it that way.
Right. And just to add, there is a $1,000 reward by the Indianapolis Police Department, I believe, right? And so for any information that leads to the whereabouts of April. So
I'm struggling here today, guys. If I'm like look weird or whatever, I can't see out of one eye right now, so I'm like, I feel really awkward right now. Just so you know, that's why I'm kind of awkward. So April was seen on the 1st, right? So the video of her in the stairwell, that's on the 1st, right?
Yes, at 10:58 p.m.
But then Chloe is well, and it's hard because like when somebody always does that, like leaves for a few days here, a few days there, you don't report it right away because that's what they do. And so Chloe called you on the 4th, right? So it was 4 days later to let you know that she couldn't find your mom.
Yeah, so I was at work and I got a text from Chloe saying, "Hey, call me. It's about mom." So I called her and then that's when she explained to me like, "Hey, we haven't seen mom. We haven't talked to her since this day, and I told her, "Okay, what did I tell you, Chloe? When was the last, like, what happened or something like that?"
You had told me that the day when before she had left, that you had prayed with her.
Oh yeah, so the day of that she left, I was on the phone with our mom for 48 minutes. We were just talking and kind of like just praying because I have strong faith. I go to church. So I was talking with her, I was praying with her, and as I was praying with her, she started to cry. So in that moment, like, I knew that something was bothering her. So I just continued to pray, and then after that, she was just like, "Okay, like, um, I'll call you back later," because she was just like, I'm gonna go somewhere." But then, after that, I didn't hear from her again. Usually she would call me back, but she didn't. So I went about my day taking care of what I needed to at home. And then after that, I don't know. What did you guys do after that, Chloe? Like, during the night?
We had waited until the next day because she usually like would come back like at 3, 4 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But we waited for the next day, and then we just went going to look around like at her friend's house and stuff. And that's when they said that nobody had seen her.
So what day was she officially reported missing? What day was there a file made?
Let me see.
Would that have been on the 16th? Is that the right date or am I?
Yeah, it would have to be like a week later, because we wanted to give it some time to see, like, this is her routine. Like, she would just go and be with friends. But what did make us nervous was that the fact that she wasn't answering her phone, um she wasn't contacting us. That's what kind of like raised, okay, what's going on, what's happening, where is she, who's she with.
So when it was reported, how long? Well, I've read some stuff, but then I get kind of confused on like the police department. So they stepped up right away when she was reported missing, right? Because you said they had taken a cadaver dog just to cover their bases, to not because they thought she was deceased, but just because they had one and to
Protocols,
cover
yeah.
the, yeah. And but so they were involved right away. Like how many days after she was reported missing did that actually happen? Like that they
so
went out.
so they made the report in the middle of April, and I didn't go out there to Indiana until the first week of May. So I want to say 3 weeks later. um I was in contact. So Chloe, well, our grandma and our uncle, they went to the police station. They made the report. and then our grandma gave me the information. So while I was at work at the second week of April, I was contacting the detective. We had a meeting on the phone. She introduced herself and told me that she was going to take over our mom's case, and she explained to me like what she was going to do and for us to get any information possible. And then after that, I told her, okay, let's figure out what happened, where she could possibly be at, because we didn't want to think anything negative, we wanted
Right.
to hope for the best. And I told her, okay, let me give it some time because I'm a medical assistant, and at the time I was doing my externship hours, so I couldn't just stop my hours because otherwise I would get dropped. So when I was finished up with that, that's when I was like, okay, my husband bought me my ticket, and then that's when I told the detective, okay, I'm flying out this day, let's meet up and let's get a cadaver dog, because I told her I want to check in the back just in case.
So so now it's been like almost 4 months. How has the police been since? How's law enforcement been since? Is it constant contact? Do you guys hear anything? Or have,
So the detective, she usually texts me and emails me, um and then like whatever she says, like I'll like tell like the family, or like I think our aunts, like our great aunts, they'll email her sometimes. I know Arthea Paula tried contacting the detective a few times, but usually she's pretty fast with it. But this recent few weeks she was out of town just out of personal business. So when she came back, she reached out to me and she was just like, hey, still working on your mom's case. She's still trying to make sure that she pushes to find our mom. Other than that, yeah, they're still doing what they have to do. It's
okay,
just
good.
taking a
That's
little bit of
great.
time.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear because in some of these cases we hear completely opposite. So that's really good. What have they done? Like I know you guys had that search at the beginning. Has there been any more searches? Has the family searched? Has there anybody out there? Like I know you said there's a lady, I forget what her name is, but that is handing out flyers from the crack of dawn till sometimes 2, 3 in the morning. That's amazing. But is there any plans for another search or anything like that?
Um, I know that my sister Chloe and our grandma, they still go out sometimes. I know my grandma's back to working, so she, whenever she's out and about, she still like tells people like, hey, have you seen my daughter? Or like she'll like still mention stuff, like, or like our uncle, people still try to like spread awareness.
Good, good. Has there been any, what about like news stations? Has there been any coverage? Has anybody picked up the story or anything like
Yes.
that?
Um yes. So Fox 59, I emailed them, and I also had called them the first, I want to say the third week of April, or right when the detective picked up the case. I called out to Fox 59. I believe our grandma also did, but I had emailed them and I blew up their phone. I was just like, hey, can someone pick up our mom's case, because we really want to get her face out there. And so they did. They picked it up, and I had to sign some documents to be able to get our mom's picture out there. So yeah, they picked it up pretty fast.
Well, good.
I also tried doing it out here in California just in case. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah, but they haven't really got back to me because California is pretty big, so they they see a case from Indiana and they're like, that's not our jurisdiction,
Yeah. What about the community? Have you guys, anybody from the community reached out? Or are there people in the community that have, I mean, that's always best when the community in that area reaches out with support and wants to help hand out flyers and stuff like that. Have you guys had any of that?
The one that would know that more than less it would probably be Chloe. I mean, I don't know where she went, but
I'm right here.
oh, have you had any like strangers ask you guys if they can help you pass out paper flyers?
Actually, we gave like a few stacks to a few people.
Okay.
Because they had said that they were going to go around asking people, putting in like their jobs and stuff.
That's awesome.
So the area that her phone last pinged, it says the 2300 block of St. Paul Street. Is that is that near an area that she frequented, or is there what is in that area?
So when I was out there, thankfully I was out there when the detective had sent this over. She sent me a screenshot of the ping and the address, and she was just like, here, just go post some flyers. So it was me, Chloe, our grandma, I want to say it was our brother, and then was Jessica with us, Chloe? I can't remember.
What?
When we went to the 2300 block.
Yeah.
Or was it Ariel? I think it might have been Ariel.
It was me, you, Jessica, Ariel. Was it?
And and our brother, right?
Yeah.
And then our mom's friend, Randy, her daughter, and then their neighbor. So we were 2 cars deep. We were just on that block, giving out flyers. We talked to a few people. We looked at some home cameras. We didn't really see anything. This guy, he had us look through his window to his TV. So you just see a bunch of kids right there standing at somebody's window looking inside the house. And the guy, he's just like on his TV looking back on his cameras, and we didn't see anything. But supposedly that's where her phone was last pinged. So
What was in that area? I'm sorry, what was in that?
just a
When
bunch of
you
houses.
houses, like,
Yeah.
okay, neighborhoods. Okay. So, go ahead, Nicole.
Do you know when that last ping happened?
So it doesn't give a date, but it just
I caught these foods for them too.
Let me see. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let me look. Because it's kind of way back in my messages with the detective.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know if you happened to
Yeah.
know when that was.
It was on I want to say the 8th. No. Because we did the search on the 7th. So it was on the 8th of May. That's when the detective sent me the thing.
Interesting. But the day that she had left your her mother's house was on the 1st, right?
Yeah.
So it had been 8 days since then.
Yeah.
So that's the same day as the video camera, the Ring camera, right, where she's in the stairway.
Yeah, we actually got that from our grandma's neighbor. She went through her camera because when we were outside with the detective, um me and Chloe, we were actually looking around the apartments to see if they had cameras. So me and her went to the front office, and they were like, no, like, we don't have cameras. Those are pretty much just for show, the ones that they have there. So when the neighbor pulled up, I asked Chloe if they had a Ring camera, and yeah, they had a Ring camera. So we went up to the neighbor and we was like, hey, like, can we look back from April 1st to that day, And yeah, sure enough, she got us that proof that we needed.
And so I'm sorry. That was the Ring camera was on the 1st or on the 7th?
The footage of our mom leaving,
Uh-huh.
that was April 1st at
Okay, yeah.
10:58.
It was 11.
11:53 is what I have, but I
Oh,
don't know if it's.
oh, maybe. Let
But
me
I
see.
wasn't there, so I don't know if that's right or not. I could be wrong.
Let me
It
see.
was 11:58, I think.
I have the timestamps because the neighbor, yeah, because the neighbor, she contacts me here and there. She like, oh yeah, it was. Let me see. Oh yeah, because I have the ones from during the day.
Zach, do you want to play that video again? I know it was on the first video, but that do you have that one separately? And it's like crazy. You could see what she was wearing that day and stuff too, and or that night. And
Yeah.
so that video is the last time that she was seen on anything.
Yeah. Well, we have another video of her banging on the door to be let in. Um, but other than that, yeah, that was when she put on her hood and she left.
I mean, that's not that video is not very long, and there's
Mm-mm.
not much to it. But at the same time, it was a good like the one clue that gives you at least a timeline to when she went missing. So that's big, even as small as the video is, it's something. Gave you guys like
Absolutely.
a timeline to go by. Um, and we're also aware that you guys have received numerous tips about potential sightings, but there's also people who always try to scam people, and we've seen that happen too. Um, have you guys got any tips that you want to talk about or you think might be something or are just a bunch of weirdos?
Um, you want to tell one of the rumors that we got, Chloe? Because we've gotten a lot of rumors.
I have a lot.
Yeah. Like with all the rumors that we've gotten, like there you can tell that there's a lot of sick people in this world,
Oh, absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
let me see. Uh like the first rumor we got was when they called my stepdad. Um they this is how people like this is how how should I word it? How people are weird, I guess you can say, in this world. So obviously you can see that there's $1,000 reward from the IMPD. This person called my stepdad and said, "Hey, if we'll give you April if you give me $500."
Yeah.
Like, really?
I'm not going to take the 1,000, you'll take 500.
Yeah, you're selling yourself short there.
Wow.
That was
You
one of
know,
what else, Chloe?
Um, hmm.
Chloe, you've got beautiful hair, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You should see it in person. It's
I
freaking.
bet. Looks really thick, too.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just had to throw that out there. I know. It's like really hard. Like we've had, even us, we've had some people like, we have people approaching us a lot to, help them with flyers or to spread awareness on their family member or whatever. And we've had a couple of people that get upset or like don't understand our group. I know other groups, not all groups are, the same, whatever, but we as a group, refuse to put family members' personal phone numbers on our flyers for safety reasons. For, like you were saying, people trying to scam. We refuse to do that, and even still doing that, we've also still had people try to scam us to get to the parents, like, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be really careful. So anybody listening, yeah, that's why we don't do that. We will not put people's personal phone numbers on our flyers. Um,
Like,
if
sorry.
no, go ahead.
I had this, I just thought of it right now. I just had another recent scammer, but I kind of like preached the gospel to him after, like when I told him that wasn't right. And so he texted me and he was just like, "Hey, I got your guys' mom. If you want to see her, then give me money. If not," he sent me a picture of his guns on the bed. And I think he also did that to our uncle. So that's how I realized that it was a scam, because our uncle sent me the screenshot of that conversation. So clearly he wasn't getting through him, so that's when he went to me and he was just like, "Hey, like if you don't give me money," he sends me pictures of his guns, and he's just like, "If you don't give me the number or the right amount, I'm a, you know," I think he said decapitate her.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Any messages like that, what we have been told through, like, how do I say it, Nicole, Zach? Like, high up people, um, don't even respond to them and just
Mm-hmm.
turn it over to the police right away. Like, don't give them a chance to even get any more information or anything. Don't even acknowledge them. There's some creepy people out there, and it's
Mm.
so disgusting that they will take advantage of people in their most vulnerable time. I mean, especially somebody who's missing their mom. Like, they know that, or somebody who's missing their children, and it's like they don't care. They will do anything, say anything, and it's a scary thought. It's disgusting, but it's a scary thought because they don't care. Um,
Yep.
we've seen it, Nicole, Zach, me. We've seen it even through our group. Like, there's so much I want to say, but I got to be careful with that too. But yeah, just don't even acknowledge them. Most people, like, if they really have something, they're not gonna go through you and ask for money anyway. Um, I just think it's gross.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
is gross. I what did I tell him? Oh, because I had my husband type out a paragraph too to him, and um, we told him like, look, like that's not right. We believe in God, and we believe that, God sees all, and God will prevail all when the time is right and when He sees us ready.
Yep.
And that guy, he was just like, like, "I'm sorry, I'm homeless, I need food." And then after that, he was just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you feel that way." Because I told him, I was just like, that's not right, because we don't
Good
know
for
the
you.
circumstances.
Good for you. And it's like I even, like, going back to that first video where you guys are at the park or at the homeless camp and stuff, looking at that video, seeing the emotion and the pain and everything, and, like, uh, just, running because you think she might be there or whatever. Like, I wish, that's why I think it's important to put that out there. Everybody needs to see that because it's not a joke. It's not a joke. And so to mess with somebody's family like that because
Mm-mm.
you want money or you need drugs or you need whatever, it's so messed up. Like, these people are hurting. They want their family members back. And but there's so many sick people out there. It's going
Yeah.
to keep happening, and just keep your guard up. And Nicole, do you have any advice on that, or Zach? Because I know we've talked about that several times, and Nicole's pretty good at sniffing out scammers. She's better than I am. Um, yeah.
I don't know. I don't really I would be cautious, just be cautious, like obviously you have been, because there are so many, and they are very creative in their
Yeah.
ways of, and constantly evolving as well, figuring out what's not working anymore and coming up with new um, scams or ways to scam or whatever. They're very good at what they do. To be honest, I've said a few times, like, man, if these people are getting paid by some organization to do this, they deserve a raise. Like, as bad as that sounds, because they're
Right.
pretty dang good at it. You know, I mean,
Right.
that's sad to say. I don't
It's
really
true.
mean that they need, you know what I mean. They don't need a raise, but you
No,
know what I mean.
it's
Like,
I
just
get
saying how good they are at what they're doing, and that's scary.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, I
It's
think
very scary. They
it's
can
just, it's very
convince you.
disgusting.
Yep, they can convince you and make you believe that she's sitting right there and it's just a scam and it's scary.
Yeah.
Um, anyways, another thing that I
Just
had
be
wanted to,
cautious and protect your loved ones.
Yeah.
yep,
Definitely.
yep,
Absolutely.
That's what I try to do with my sister, because she's our youngest, so she's only 12, and we obviously we didn't grow up around each other, but she's still like my baby.
of
She's
course.
our mom. When she was pregnant with her, she would still come do her month visitation with me, and she would stay with me. And like Chloe, she's my baby. Even though I have my own baby already, it's like
She will
she
always be your baby.
yeah, she's my
Yeah.
sister. She's my baby
Hmm.
sister. I have tons of siblings from my dad and from my mom. So
But I can
she's my
only
youngest.
barely, I can only barely see her, but oh my gosh, she looks just like your mom.
Right?
Let me show you guys. This picture, because I was born in Indiana, but my dad brought me back. Well, our mom and my dad brought me back to California, because this is where originally our mom is from. Is from California. This is her home, but obviously her home is Indiana too as well. So I was born in Indiana, and as you can see, I don't know, our mom looks just like Chloe. This is when she
Hmm.
was. That's me, and then that's our mom. She looks just like our mom,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
I
young
keep
she
looking
absolutely
to the
does.
side. I have to see it on my computer. So if you see me looking at that, that's what I'm doing. Is
hmm
yeah, they look a lot alike.
Yeah, she looks just.
Definitely.
I look like the older version of her, and then my sister looks like the younger version of our mom.
Hmm.
Her hair. So there's another.
So,
Go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, no, mine is
Well,
always.
okay, so I was going to say, aside from the scams that you've received, have you received any tips that, I mean, obviously nothing that has led to her whereabouts, but anything that seems legitimate, any sightings that you think could have actually been true, and maybe, by the time you got there, she was not there anymore or anything like that?
Um, yes and no. Um, there is something still under investigation that we can't really like disclose that much information about, just because we don't want to mess up that with the detective. There is a certain house that the detective is keeping watch on. So we eventually will find out more information about that house later on, hopefully soon, sometime this week, actually. Hopefully, by the grace of God. Um, but yeah, that's.
One of the other things I wanted to touch on that you and I had a long conversation about, and
Mhm.
um, people have already came at you guys talking about your mom, like everybody wants to point out the bad or whatever. We were talking about addiction and stuff like that, and when we were talking, we like agreed like we wanted to touch on this because everybody feels like differently when it comes to that. But I also know a lot of people don't like to talk about the truth. Like a lot of people don't want to talk about the truth that they have it in their family or they know somebody or whatever. But your mom had used from time to time and whatever. And people, you know, coming and putting her down and stuff. It's like people need to understand that that is so hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't take away from the person that she, like, it doesn't, how do I say this? It doesn't make her a bad person. She was still a loving person. I have a family member as well, somebody that have always been close to all of my life. And he's an addict, and I hear, you know, people say things about him, and it's hurtful. It's hurtful to me. I can say it, but you can't say it, type thing. And it's like, I wanted you guys to talk about like what kind of person your mom is, like her heart, like, so people aren't focusing on that part. It's it doesn't make her not a good person, you
Okay.
know? Am I
Chloe,
saying that? Does that make sense?
you can go first, Chloe.
She's a very caring person. Like, she'll always be there for you when you need her. Like, if you call her, like, and you need her there, she'll immediately go over there. Like, she's just the type of person to always be there for you.
It's like I could tell you guys love her so
Aw.
much, and just the stuff, it, you could tell she loved you guys as well. And that's what I mean. It doesn't, I
Yeah.
mean, we might not like the choices that people make, but we also don't know their struggles. We don't know what brought them to that point of starting to use or starting to drink. We don't know. It could be the people they hang out with. It could be something that happened in childhood. It can be something that, you know what I mean? It doesn't take away from who she is to you guys. And for anybody watching, please be careful with your words when you are talking about somebody's loved one, because like I said, we don't have to like what they do, but we still love the person.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And we don't know her struggles. So don't judge her. Let's just find her. That's one thing that I always have a hard time with, because I know some people, it's easy for them to just walk away from somebody who uses or whatever. And man, if you can just walk away and turn off that love, I don't even want a part of that. Like, but yeah, it's just, I still love the person. I've known several people, like, but there's one in particular that I'm just still love them. And that's what people need to just be careful with your words, especially, you know, Chloe's young girl. She doesn't need to hear the negative. Just find her mom, you
Yeah.
know. So that's all. I just wanted to say that, because some people are very, very mean.
Yes, very, very mean. Like how you said, I seen a post on TikTok saying that I can write a whole book about drugs or addiction, and I wasn't even the one that was addicted to drugs, you know, and how it makes a person feel. So when I was little, obviously our mom was in California until I was, I want to say 8. She lived out here. So she would come and see me uh no matter what. No matter what state of mind she was, um no matter what, she still made that time. Cuz obviously my dad had custody of me, so my grandparents, his parents, they helped him raise me along with my Nina, my cousins and all that. They helped. So even though my mom, sorry, trying not to cry.
You're fine.
Um,
If you cry, I cry too. So just know that.
our mom is very loved. She's very loved here, and she's very loved by her kids and family. No matter what, she
Totally see it.
like how Chloe said, like she's a very loving person. She'll be there for you if you need her to be. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like we should have been there for her more. I feel like there was things that should have been done for her a lot more better. And that's what holds me mentally a lot. I think that's what I struggle a lot with too. Because I've always begged her to come to California. I've told her that I would help her. I mean, my family out here in California is like, hey, like, you know, we love you. My cousins, they still call her Tia. You know, my cousin is the one that who reached out to you, that got in contact.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so you see, as you can tell, like my family out here, they love her.
Absolutely. I
They
had some good conversations with her as well, and being a cousin, she showed a lot of love and a lot of respect, and
yeah,
yeah, she reached out, and I'm glad she did.
it's I don't see our mom as like a supposed drug addict, I guess you can say, because that's not who she is.
Right. She's a mom, she's an aunt, she's a sister, she's like a daughter, like she sounds like a really good person, and she's really loved, and I can see that. Like just talking to you guys, I could see that like through our conversations on the phone and stuff, and
And it's
they
and
just
it's a little different too for me, because like also like my dad too, like he struggles a little bit with with alcohol, but he's doing, both of my parents, they, my dad, he's like, I want to be a good grandpa, so which he has been a really good grandpa. And along with my mom, well, our mom, my mom, she, well, our mom, she she was excited to be a grandma, you know, and she was so close to being able to meet him, because she was on parole. She was on parole. She only had a few weeks left, and she told me, I'll go out there with you. And the main reason why she didn't want to leave Indiana was because of Chloe. She
right.
loved Chloe with all her heart, you know, because she was like how Chloe said, she was always with her, no
Yeah.
matter what. And
Barb,
but
thanks for saying that. Sorry, I'm reading the chat.
she's not a bad person. I feel like if the person wants to change and they actually prove that they can change, then that goes to show you a lot about their personality, you know. Just
Right. And they
they
can't change without love and support. Like I've
yeah.
seen that in my own family. Like they can't. I've seen people push away people, and then what do they do?
Mhm.
Where do they go? How do they, they
Yeah.
need love and support as well.
They just
And
can't be in the environment that brings them down.
right, right. Um, what about like I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but about the part where in January, this last past January, your mom was jumped, right?
Yeah.
And
Chloe, you were
go
there,
ahead.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, Chloe was there when it happened.
Not when it happened, but she was around, like I'm gonna say like a few blocks down at her house. So our mom is called Chloe's dad, so my stepdad, she called him, and they got there fast. So she knows a little bit more. I mean, I only know the story about like why it happened, so I can let Chloe do her point of view.
Um, they were mainly like, well, they only jumped her really for like certain things that happened, but it wasn't like her. It was because a different situation why they jumped her.
And this was a family that did that. Not your family, but a family,
Mhm.
right?
Um, like I guess like a long term friend.
So that girl, her name's Lisa. Well, just because I don't like her, I don't like what they did. I really
I don't
think
like her.
that they mom needs justice for that. Like it sucks how it sucks. It makes me mad because I look back at the pictures, like her daughters and the son or whatever, they need to pay their consequences for doing that to our mom, because she did not deserve that. She did not deserve to get her nose broken again. She did not deserve to be put in the hospital. She did not deserve to have PTSD again, because our mom has been kidnapped before. She was kidnapped here in California. So when she was kidnapped here in California, she this happened when I was little. I want to say like around 4. I don't really know the age correctly. My dad might, but yeah, our mom was kidnapped out here in California when she used to live out here. So our mom has been through a lot. She has a lot of PTSD. She struggles with being able to trust, even though she puts her trust in helping people. The thing is that she gets her trust broken by people. So I believe that that girl, she needs to be, they all need to be either put in jail, or they need to be held accountable.
How many of them was there?
There
Um,
was
how many, Chloe?
hold on. I think like 6 or 7, 5.
Yeah, and in the video, you can hear our mom screaming and crying, saying, "Okay, okay," and then as in the video, you can see that somebody has a hammer.
Oh
So
my gosh.
that's like what makes me mad, is that like these people beat our mom to almost like a pulp, and it's like it's so frustrating. And the unfortunately, that is the only thing that kind of frustrates me, is that the case was closed for that. And we did ask the detective if we can get it reopened, and she said possibly, since our mom is missing. um yeah,
So that's the point that I wanted to bring up. So when this happened and your mom did press charges, this family just up and disappeared. They're gone,
did she
right?
press charges, Chloe, or was she not able
Or
to
did
yet?
the police department press charges?
Well, she wasn't able to because that's when she went straight to the hospital, and then she was just like too scared to go anywhere. But she was planning on pressing charges.
So did the police department must have pressed charges or something in order for them to close the case, because they closed it, right? Like, my point is, like, so when this happened, that family, because she was put in the hospital and stuff, if I'm right, that's why I'm asking, to so you can help me understand. They left. They just up and disappeared, right? And then when your mom went missing months later, all of a sudden they're back again.
Yeah, they're around. They're around. Yeah. They're originally from California too. So
Yeah, when
that's
she moved to Indiana, they followed her to Indiana.
yeah, that lady was never a friend. She was a stalker to my mom. My mom would try to claim her as a friend, but our mom knows that she was never a friend. She was evil. She was very controlling. I don't like her, and they all need to be held accountable.
Well, hopefully you can get that case opened back up and get
And Chloe
somebody.
and Chloe feels the same way, because she's always like, I want to be the mom.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting to find her. I'm not.
Exactly. See, like we're just waiting, like good, yeah.
yeah, they need to pay for that.
They do.
That's great.
And it's like I had to delete the video, because it's just like, and it's so, because our mom told me one day on the phone. She was just like, so here's like what happened. Like, I guess the lady, she was drunk. Her name's Lisa. So Lisa was drunk. Her grandkids are our mom's nieces. So our mom was just like, you're not gonna take my nieces in the car drunk. So Lisa snatched the phone out of our mom's hand, and told our mom, look, if you want your phone back, you can go sell yourself to those guys in the car, in the, what is it called, garage.
Mechanic shop?
Yeah, the mechanic shop. And our mom was just like, what the heck, like, no, like, I'm good. And then she tried walking away, and then that's when they started jumping her.
Wow. Yeah, I hope it comes back on them. I hope that you are able to open that back up. And I seen the pictures. I seen the pictures of her in the hospital and stuff. And man, again, heartbreaking. It's like people are disgusting. People are so, and then to run, the whole damn family. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. And then they have the nerve to call people and say like, "Oh, well, that's what she deserved because she had a big mouth." And I wouldn't doubt that she's face down in someone's backyard OD. Like, who says that? Like,
Disgusting people. That's who say that.
that's the
Well, I mean,
different.
we're talking about a lady who was wanting to put little kids in a car in while she was drunk. You know, that tells what kind of person she is, like right there.
Yeah.
Other than that ugly family, that family, did April have any other enemies or maybe somebody she owed money to or somebody she was afraid of or anything like that? Issues with anybody?
Mm, not that I know of. I mean, just people mistreat her sometimes, but other than that, no. What do you think, Chloe?
No, it was just Lisa and her family.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, no.
So back to like the rumors and stuff, any of those rumors that had came out. So just so everybody knows, you don't believe any of those rumors. Like you can't trust anybody's word.
I, yeah, I learned my lesson the first time to like, and the detective tells me all the time, do not believe anything unless you hear it from my mouth, you know, because she's the one that's control of everything in the case. She knows the inside of outs. Like, I try not to believe anything, or like when I see articles, like I try not to get like, it's kind of hard to not get anxious, you know, when they say, oh, undivided person found in the bush or things like that, you know. It's kind of hard
Of
not to like,
course.
okay, you know, but you also got to hold on to your faith and say, hey, I pray for that family because I mean, we're all waiting for a phone call, you know. But
Hmm.
it's it's hard, and that's what I try to protect Chloe from because she's so young, you know, but
Yeah,
it's so hard because she wants to find mom.
yeah. I hope you guys get answers soon. Is there anything that you guys want us to know about your mom that we haven't touched on or want to go ahead, Zach. Go ahead, Zach. I actually seen that.
Is April's favorite kind of music.
Do you want to answer that?
You can.
Mom's favorite music because she loved MC Magic, Little Rob. She loves oldies. She had her moments where she liked heavy metal, um,
I
Mexican
know this is
music.
specific song. I'm gonna go ask this specific song.
Yeah, Los Lonely Boys. Yeah, she loved Los Lonely Boys too. Oh my god.
She likes all the same music I like. I also wanted to April, I know that you you're going through a lot in your personal life. Like it's life's expensive for everybody and it's hard for everybody, and we've talked about this as well. Um, for you to get back to where your siblings are, back and forth, you have to fly. And then you guys are still trying to figure out like how to get more flyers made all the time and this and that. And we know that you are the caretaker for your husband right now while he's recovering and stuff. And um, so I think Nicole's already been dropping it in chat. I'm not sure because I'm blind right now, but we also wanted to share is it the Cash App that we have? So if anybody feels that you can financially help, like support with like the gas from them running, the places where they have to, and the for the flyers, and to help her be able to get back to where, like, I can't even imagine how hard it is for you wanting to be there and not being able to, especially like with Chloe being so young and stuff. Like I couldn't even imagine. But we wanted to go ahead and share that, so if anybody's interested in helping, or please do.
Or even just saving it for like when she is found, that way she has something to fall back on.
Yeah, yeah. So we wanted to go ahead and share that. I don't know, like I said, Nicole, have you put it in chat?
Yeah, it's in chat.
So you're always on top of things. I knew better than to ask.
Yeah.
So aside from that, what is the best way for anyone watching, to support your family? Just sharing, liking, any tips, obviously, turn those in, donating. What else, what else can we help you guys with?
Praying.
Prayers.
Yeah.
And I know we had talked about on Monday we'll contact Lamar Advertising and look into getting that billboard. But yeah, anything that we can do to help you
Yeah,
guys.
billboard would be amazing, especially like out in that area by that park and stuff. If there's a space for that, that would be pretty amazing.
Yes.
Right.
But is there anything else that you guys want to share, or?
Well, I'll let them answer first.
Chloe, you want to go first?
You could go first.
But wait, I don't know. Do you guys have a specific question to ask us, or like?
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
She have any favorite hobbies or things that she likes to do?
She likes drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Drawing, writing, listening to music, walks.
She loved dancing too. She's oh my god. She's such a goofy person. I know that sounds funny coming from her daughter, but she had the personality that will make you laugh. And just yeah, she, like how Chloe said, she did love music, drawing, journaling, especially journaling. She loved journaling.
Great outlet. What is your favorite memory with your mom?
Chloe, you wanna go first?
You could go first.
I knew she was gonna say that.
I think
John Paul was her crush. John Paul was her crush.
I mean, I have a few of them just from let me see. From what I remember when I was little, when she would come see me, we would always go to the backyard and we would collect ladybugs or roly-polies. She used to call me her little roly-poly too. Or when I was little, we had this stuffed animal. It looked like a hot dog, I think it was like a plushie from Wiener Schnitzel's. And I remember we would always she would make funny voices and I would bust up laughing. Just we would just sit there and laugh for hours on end, the whole visit. And I remember when I called her, when they say that moms know when their daughter is pregnant, I believe it.
I do too.
Because I had called her. This is when me and my husband, we had just found out. I called her, but yet again, she would always say it every time when I would call her, and I would tell her no. And I called her, and she was just like, "You're pregnant," and I was just like, "Yeah." And she was just she started screaming and being happy. Compared to my dad's reaction was pretty funny. I remember I called him. and he was outside listening to his music, and I was just like, hey, I need to tell you something. He's just like, what? And I told him, I was just like, I'm pregnant. I remember him telling me, he was just like, I'll call you back.
I'll call you back.
And that's when he called me back, and he's still like, I'm sorry, I was crying. So
Oh,
yeah, so my
your
parents,
son's a
honestly,
cutie too.
because I was such in close age to my parents, like I see them as like my best friends, I guess you can say, because like I mean, I'm gonna be 27 and she's just turned 43, so it's different, you know. And yeah, I mean, Chloe, you have anything to say about mom? Your favorite memories?
Probably just like spending my birthday with her, because I never really got to spend a birthday with her before. So probably like, yeah, that. And then like we would always like around midnight we would always just like go on walks and stuff and go look at like the stars.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
When we were little, she told one of my cousins, because she used to live with my Nina. And growing up, she would tell my cousins like, "Oh, if you see a star, that's where I'm at," or something like that. Like she would point to the stars and she would say like, "Oh, you see that star? It follows you everywhere I go, and that's me," or something like that. I forgot. I have to ask my cousin.
Like you're looking at the same star.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Aw.
Barb, thanks for the support. I seen that. Just letting you know. Thank you for that.
Do you want to say anything about your mother-in-law?
Don't want to make you guys cry, but if she is listening to this live stream, what would you want to say to her?
Chloe, you can go first.
That I really miss you and I want you to come home. You can go. I don't want to cry like this.
Aw.
Come on, babe. If my mom was watching, what would we say to her? So this is my husband, Caesar.
Hi, Caesar.
Hello, Caesar.
So what I would tell her is that please come home. We miss you. I wish that we can give you hugs. And I want you to meet Roman, because you need to meet him. He's getting older. Yeah. And we love you. Everyone misses you. What would you tell your mother-in-law?
No matter the case, we always have to love and appreciate those around us, because we don't know how long we have here, so we gotta appreciate and take this moment to love and care for one another instead of focusing on the wrong. I almost lost you, and I'm sure anybody in that position is afraid to lose what they have, which is their loved ones. And just to tell her thank you for having had you, because you're a blessing in my life, and your family is, full of awesome individuals with talents like your little sister.
Who's hiding?
Because I'm also an artist, so I appreciate another artist. And yeah, just
That love is so strong. You can just feel it. Like, I pray you guys hear something soon. And
Another thing I wish I could hear her say is sleep with the angels. Because every time she would hang up, or when she would talk to somebody, she would be like, "Okay, sleep with the angels. I love you."
that's one of my sayings.
Aw.
Sleep with the angels. Or angels on your pillows.
Mhm.
That's like, that is a good thing to hear. I love that too. I am sorry that you guys are going through this. I pray that your mom is, you know, safe somewhere and will contact you guys soon. I pray that somebody comes forward and, I mean, somebody knows something. Somebody's seen something. Somebody knows where she's at. Um, that's all they need is somebody to step forward. So if you know something, please do. Please do. Nicole
Okay.
has, Nicole, do you have any more questions or Zach? Before I have Zach play Nicole's video.
I don't think so.
Do you guys have anything else that you want to?
Have faith over fear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I know
And
you had
you're the
mentioned
one,
that.
he's the one who's going to make me cry. I thought it'd be the girls. He's the one who's going to
I
make me
know. I know you had mentioned that you guys have some updates hopefully coming. If at any point you guys ever want to come back and do an update on the case or anything like that, please, always reach out. Know that we're here for anything that you need from here on out. Like we're here. So
Yeah, we're not going anywhere just because the live's almost over or whatever. You guys, you have our numbers. You know how to get a hold of us. Same thing with Chloe. I don't know if she has our numbers, but you're more than welcome to give it to her. And like Nicole said, we're here. If you guys need to talk, if you need anything, we're here. We'll try our best to.
Thank you. We appreciate you guys, and thank you to your team for taking the time to actually looking over our mom's case and taking the time out of your guys' day to do this for us to help spread awareness of our mom, because she needs to come home. She does. She needs to come home, and she's very loved, and she needs to know that. And I think she knew that, but just things.
You're welcome. I'm glad we could be here and thank your cousin. I don't know if she's in there or not, but I know there's
I
a
think
Lisa
so.
Marie, but I don't know. I also have a sister-in-law with the same name, so I
That's
don't know if it's.
that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Well, thank you, Lisa, for reaching out. I really appreciate that. Also, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let Zach play the video that Nicole has made, and Nicole is she's always willing to, like, if the family wants the video after, to send it. So
Wait,
just, yeah,
sorry. Can I say one more thing?
absolutely say anything you want.
Ariel, do you want to say your favorite memory with our mom? Because you were around our mom too a lot. That's my sister's best friend. So
Ariel hasn't said anything. Hi, Ariel.
Hi.
yeah.
don't feel like you have to, but if you would like to share, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, she was pretty close to our mom too, so I feel like she can.
When me and Chloe used to play fight with her.
Who would win?
Her mom.
I hope she sees this. I hope somebody shares it with her, so she can see you guys want her to come home. That'd probably mean a lot. Yeah. If you don't have anything else to say, I'm gonna have Zach play that video, and then we can come back and say goodbye. And
You guys make a beautiful family.
hey,
Mm,
you
thank
guys make
you.
it
And
beautiful.
just to add that Zach did help with this one as well. So
Oh, Zach stepped in too. That's right. Wait. Oh, wait. Too late. Too late. I want to thank my team. I want to thank my team. I want to thank you guys for coming to us and wanting to do this and stuff. But I couldn't do this without Zach and Nicole, and Barb in chat. She's one of our mods, but she's also part of our panel. We also have Jason, who's not able to be here right now, but our team works pretty hard, and we might not know everything all the time, and we might make mistakes here and there or whatever, but we work hard. We want to give everybody a voice. So thank you guys for coming here to do that. But I just wanted to thank my team as well, because I forget to do that sometimes, and I couldn't do this without them. Anyway, okay, Zach.
Darling baby, life is so lonely without you. Life is so lonely without you. Since you left these arms of mine, I've been alone crying, wondering why you left me behind. Darling baby, can't carry on since you've been gone. Why don't you please, please come on home? Let's talk it over, baby, 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 baby. Let's talk it over one more time. Oh, so many nights I wondered who's holding you tight. Can't help but feel it should be me. Oh, it should be me. 'Cause I'm forever losing sleep at night. Darling, baby, I've been loving you so long. Tell me, what did I do wrong? Come back to these arms of mine. Let's talk it over. Let's talk it over one more time. Darling, baby, this world is empty without you. Keeps me crying with nothing to do. Since you left these arms of mine, let's talk it over, baby, baby, one more time. Darling, baby.
Thanks, Nicole and Zach. Yeah, they always do this. They always make me cry. And I want to say, April, if you're listening, I know you don't know me, but please pick up the phone and call your family. Obviously, you mean everything to them. And if you're hearing this, like your son-in-law said, there's no judgment, no matter what. If you're just away because you want to be away right now, you needed a break or whatever, just know that they love you and they want you home. Dang it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm better. Yeah, my heart goes out to you guys. Like Nicole said, like Zach said, if you guys need anything, even if it's to talk. April, or Alexis, we've been blowing up each other's phones all through the hours of the night, and we can continue to do that. Like, I'm a night owl. Just whatever, we're here. Nicole will get back to you. She's pretty good at the billboard thing, and hopefully, that will go through and stuff. And I just want to thank everybody in chat who's here and who was here. I see people have come and gone back and forth, but whether how many people's in the chat or not, we also have other people that come back and watch later. So please share this video and help this family get their mom's name out there and stuff. And same for your family. Just like and share. It helps. You know, it's not for us, the like and share part. It's to get us out into the algorithm. When you're out in the algorithm, this gets pushed out further for other people to see with like things in common, like, you know, and that's what we need to do is get her out there. Hey, Caldy. But yeah, so anything anybody wants to say, any last words? Go ahead, Zach. Oh, sorry.
I just want to thank you guys for wanting to shine light on your mom's story and for being you.
Roman. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for helping her have a voice even when she's not here, to be able to speak for herself. Because that's what it's all about, where her voice is now.
Just like Nicole said, you guys are welcome to come back anytime. If you want to do an update, if you, whatever, just all you got to do is reach out.
Chloe?
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. And your friend too, praying for both of you. I know it can't be easy. You guys are young, but I could already tell you guys are, oh, she's going to make me cry. You guys are young and just strong, just seeing like the support that you guys are giving your mom. And dang it again. Hold on. Go ahead. But yeah, we just appreciate you guys, and you know, we will keep you in our prayers. Chat, please keep them in their prayers. Prayers are probably more important than anything, because prayers are strong. I believe in the power of prayer, and we got this as a group. We got this. So spread the word. That's all I got. I'm not turning back on my camera because your sister messed up my makeup, and love you all in chat. I don't see my husband in there this time. What the heck? He's fired.
That's what I told my husband to watch on the chat, and he was just like, okay. So that's what he's been doing.
We get a lot of people who, my husband usually is in there. We usually get a lot of people after the fact that come back and watch on replay. And same thing, you guys can even go back and watch on replay. Again, it helps get it out into the algorithm, the more views or whatever. But we also have other channels, people that we're friends with, other creators that sometimes see our stuff and be like, hey, we want to cover them too. Or we'll suggest you guys to other people. And, you know, don't be surprised if somebody else doesn't want to help as well. But that's, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys, and thank you to everyone who has been passing out flyers and just getting our mom's name out there and taking the time out of their day and their lives to spread awareness of her, you know, because she needs to come home. She does. She has a lot of people on her side who love and care for her and who want more for her. And it's not too late for change. I believe people can change if they really want it, and I believe she wanted to change. So
it's never too late.
No, it's not.
And she's got 2 beautiful grandbabies that
yeah, she does. She has
waiting for her. All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody in chat. You guys, again, thank you. And
yeah, thank you, chat.
Barb said Dean is definitely fired. I agree, Barb. I hope he reads that on replay. All right.
Thank you to Randy and Paula and Lisa in chat that also all came. And same goes to you guys. We're here for you as well. So
yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Going to go ahead and play the outro. You guys have a good day. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hello, hey, hey, way, oh, way, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, way, oh, way, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, way, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free.